Sangha to put your hand together and recite the name of the Buddha. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Nam mô Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Nam mô Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Respectfully pay homage to the Buddha, the Honored One, the Worthy One, the Exalted One, the fully awakened and enlightened One. Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Dutiyambi, Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Tatiyambi, Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Dhammang Saranam Gacchami, Dutiyambi, Dhammang Saranam Gacchami, Tatiyambi, Dhammang Saranam Gacchami, Sangham Saranam Gacchami, Dutiyambi, Sangham Saranam Gacchami, Tatiyambi, Sangham Saranam Gacchami. For refuge, I go to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha for the first time, the second time, and the third time. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Good evening, dear Dhamma sister and brother. Today is January 9, 2023. We are at Pham Nhang Temple on a Zoom of Buddhist study. Whereupon we would like to invite the Sangha to listen the sound of bell one time, and then we would like to invite Sister Yu Than to keep chanting number 5 for the Sangha. I would like to say, and Sister Yu Than can chanting number 5 for the Sangha. And then the Sangha follow you together. I would like to say, yeah, go you can open microphone and chanting together happily. Cô Như Thành mở cái microphone ra.
Okay. Do you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Nam mô Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Nam mô Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Respectfully pay homage to the Buddha, the world-honored one, the worthy one, the exalted one, the fully awakened and enlightened one. Praising the Buddha, as wonderful as the lotus flower, as bright as the northern star, let us come back and take refuge in the teacher of gods and human beings. Taking refuge stably in oneself, the Buddha has taught, O disciple, in the rich ocean of birth, death, and samsara, be yourself swimming to the shore of liberation. Be yourself lining the torch to go. Be yourself taking refuge in yourself. Be yourself taking refuge in your own island. Be yourself making the island for your own refuge. Be yourself taking refuge in your own stable cultivation. Do not take refuge in anyone or anything else. Use the right Dharma as the lamp to illuminate yourself. Use the right Dharma as the island for yourself. Use the right Dharma as the best refuge for yourself. Use the right Dharma to practice and benefit yourself and other people right in the present life. Therefore, you are determined to take refuge in the right Dharma, not to take refuge in the wrong Dharma or anything else. To take refuge in the right Dharma means to take refuge in cultivation of your own virtue, meditation, wisdom, deliverance, and deliverance with the right understanding. Not to take refuge in the wrong Dharma means not to take refuge in bad gods, devils, monsters, heresies, wrong Dharma, wrong teachers, wrong teachings, bad people, and bad environment. Indiga Nikaya Mahabharinipana, Sutta number 16. Before entering Nibbana, the Buddha had advised his disciple. O disciple, everything is changing and impermanent. Make great effort to cultivate and practice the Dharma, the Buddha Dharma more and more, to bring joys and happiness for yourself and other people right here and right now in the present life. These are my essential, practical, and ultimate teaching for you all. As well cultivated people who are skillful in learning, understanding, applying, and practicing the Buddha Dharma in their daily life in the flexible, regular, and proper manner. Like strong lion, we are not afraid of any sound and noise in life. Like the wind blowing, we are not afraid of getting stuck in, I cannot see.
The net.
I cannot see anymore my picture.
Yes.
Stuck in the, I don't know. Like fresh lotuses growing out of the mud and muddy water, but they are not polluted by the mud and muddy water. In the similar way, thanks to the learning, practicing, and applying the Buddha Dharma in our daily lives, we live in the world, but we are not polluted by the world. Like the firmest islands of ourselves, we are not afraid of all the obstacles and storms of life. Like the mighty rhino, we take the most stable and strongest steps forward in life. As well cultivated people who are skillful in learning, understanding, applying, and practicing the Buddha Dharma in their daily life in the flexible, regular, and proper manner, like the birds with full two wings soaring high in the sky to enjoy the vast space. We can live a life of freedom, lightness, serenity, and mobility. When clearly understanding and practicing so, we are the most peaceful and happiness people in the world. From applying and practicing the Buddha Dharma in the daily life, maturely and fluently, we have the ability to contribute to bringing flower and fruits of authentic peace, joys, and happiness to the many right in the present life. Namo the original master Sakyamuni Buddhaya. Namo the original master Sakyamuni Buddhaya. Namo the original master Sakyamuni Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Dhammaya. Namo Sanghaya. Namo Buddhaya. Nam mô Dhammaya, Nam mô Sanghaya, Nam mô Buddhaya, Nam mô Dhammaya, Nam mô Sanghaya.
Thank you, Sister Yu Thành, for your chanting daily number 5 for the Sangha. Welcome, Sister Tịnh Viên. Today we have a new Zoom ID, but you get a new link and you join a very miracle.
Dạ, Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Con kính bạch thầy, con quý sư cô, con toàn thể đại chúng. Con xin sám hối, lâu nay con bận quá, nó không vô học được. Và hôm nay con vô học cũng là luôn tiền cho con xin nghỉ phép. Vì thứ ba tuần sau là con đi về Việt Nam, cho con xin nghỉ 2 tháng. Dạ.
Sister say,
Xin chào cô Tịnh Viên.
Dạ.
Sister Hành can translate from Sister Tịnh Viên, and brother and sister understand.
Namo Buddhaya, dear Master, brother, and sister, Sister Tịnh Viên asked for a permission because 2 months later she will come to Vietnam for the retreat, for the Vipassana retreat. So she cannot join the Zoom. But luckily, Sister Tịnh Viên, because Master will come to Australia and Vietnam too. So you don't worry, the whole class will close for 2 months. At least, I think at least 3 months. So we don't worry. We can join the class after that.
Okay.
Thank you, Sister Tịnh Viên, because I think we have the day off. So I send her the news, the new idea. So she know, and she very quick. she enjoy. She joined the Zoom very quick. Yeah. Namo
Okay. Thank you.
Dạ.
Thank you,
Dạ.
Sister.
Dạ, hôm nay cũng cho con học đến 8 giờ kém 15 là con phải đi sân bay đón người rồi.
Okay. Happy. Welcome. And we study one more day, one more class, and then we will no class for next week. And you have 2 months no class, and maybe our Zoom Dhamma class have 3 months no class. but thank you for your join the Zoom and study with the Sangha few minutes. Okay, dear Dhamma sister and brother, short daily chanting from number 1 to number 9. Sometimes learn by heart in Vietnamese and English. Dhamma brother Hilak and brother Thanh Văn Inaso, you can learn chanting, learn by heart. In the future, and you have Dhamma material, you can make a different K for all the people, for all everyone, and then they will have the Dhamma K. Depend on your cook, depend on your make the K, and the Sangha can enjoy from you. I already learned by heart from daily chanting number 1 to daily chanting number 9. Learn by heart. And in the future in Vietnamese and English, and we have a lot of Dhamma we can say, depend on the contact, depend on different area, different people, and we have the Dhamma to say, because you learn Dhamma by heart, very important for the Sangha to say the Dhamma. Near future, it's very necessary for you to say the Dhamma. And Dhamma Tịnh Viên, Dhamma Sister Tịnh Viên, Sister Hành, Sister Yu Thành and Yu Thúy will learn in Vietnamese and English together, maybe double learning. Brother Hilak and Brother Thanh Văn only English enough. A little bit sharing marriage in Vietnamese enough, but the Vietnamese brother and sister learn Vietnamese and English chanting. And in the future we have Dhamma sharing, and then we learn, we share the Dhamma. Okay, now I would like to invite the Sangha to keep learning. I would like to share and we learn together. Okay, today we study next. I would like to use the bank and we learn together. Okay, today we keep learning the Noble Eightfold Path, but right now right talk. When we practice right talk, we can keep far away from attachment and craving by practicing love and kindness, compassion and wisdom together. Today we keep learning here in Vietnamese. Hôm nay chúng ta học chánh tư duy. Khi mà chúng ta thực tập chánh tư duy đó, thì chúng ta có thể tránh xa các chấp thủ và tham ái bằng cách là thực tập từ bi và trí tuệ với nhau nha. Dear Dhamma sister, brother, right talk, right? Right talk very important for us because the Buddha say sometimes we have three different kind of Dhamma. Three different kind of Dhamma. One, bodily action. Two, verbal action. Three, we have mental action. But mental action very important, like right talk, right thinking. Somebody have a wrong thinking or wrong talk, and they think about somebody who are around us not good. But when we have right thinking or right talk, we can control our myself and other people, because we think about something wholesome for someone and something peaceful to us. But if we think about something unwholesome all the time, unwholesome for ourselves, for other people, and sometimes we will miss trouble. That's why when we have right talk or right thinking, we will let go of attachment or craving by practicing love and kindness, compassion and wisdom. Right talk, this the main of three action, right? Bodily action, verbal action, and mental action. But mental action is the main key, the key teaching for three different kind of action. So action means mental action very important, like right talk. Right view relates to right talk. Sometimes in the Noble Eightfold Path, sometimes we think the first right talk, right view, right talk. This means wisdom, prajna, wisdom. But right talk and right view relate together. This in the Buddha teaching. The Buddha emphasize prajna first, right? Prajna means wisdom first. But later on, the Buddha student, they emphasize precept virtue first. Virtue first, but in the Buddha time, they emphasize wisdom first, prajna first. Prajna and meditation, prajna and virtue and meditation, prajna, sila and samadhi. In the Buddha time, the Buddha emphasized prajna. Prajna we have two, right view and right talk, but right view and right talk have relationship, very close relationship together. And now when we study right talk, and we think right view relates to right talk and right talk, and when we have right talk and we think about something or someone well and carefully and well for ourselves, for other people. But when we don't have right talk, we have wrong talk or wrong thinking, and we think about someone or something unwholesome all the time, we will have trouble for ourselves, for other people. That's why I study here and we understand more and more. Today we mention the right talk and a little bit, and in the future and we will learn more. Thì hôm nay chúng ta sẽ học cái chánh tư duy đó. Thì tư duy á, thì có chánh tư duy thì chúng ta tránh xa tham ái và chấp thủ bằng cách là thực tập từ bi và trí huệ. Mà chánh tư duy là một trong những cái yếu tố trong bát chánh đạo đó, mà chánh tư duy với chánh kiến đó, thì hai cái đây là Đức Phật nhấn mạnh là nó tuệ, là pranya là trí tuệ, rồi sau đó mới là giới, rồi mới thiền định. Bây giờ chúng ta học tiếp number 3. Right now number 3, right speak. Right speak, when we practice right speak, we can avoid, right? We can avoid telling lie, slander, and verbal violence, or we can say idle, right? Right speak very important in the Noble Eightfold Path. Tránh ngữ là khi chúng ta thực tập chánh ngữ, chúng ta có thể tránh nói dối nè, tránh nói vu khống nè, tránh nói lời bạo động nè, tránh nói lời tán ngẫu nè, vô ích nè, vân vân. Dear Dhamma sister and brother, right speak right now number 3. Right speak, when we have right speak, another time we say something wholesome, right, for ourselves, for other people. When we have right speak, and we have a lot of practice for ourselves, for other people. If we have wrong speak, another time maybe we go somewhere or we talk something with someone, they don't believe it, in us. Very simple, but we should tell the lie. When we have right speak, means we tell something truth. If we say something untruth, we say something not correct, and nobody believe in us, because when we talk something not correctly, another time they don't support us. I tell you one story. Maybe this story you know. In the mountain, right? In the mountain, other time had the kids. The kids, his parents go to work very far, but other time sometimes he tell a lie. But the neighbor not far away from his house, but he say, "Oh, my house burn, my house burn, my house fire, my house burn." The first time the neighbor hear he talking his house burning, another time neighbor come and volunteer to help him. But when the neighborhood come, but the house still there, no burn, no fire. First time. And second time he also when he saw neighborhood people come, and he feel happy. He tell a lie, but he feel happy. Second time he say the same way. Okay, my house burning, my house fire. Neighborhood people come quickly. They use water, they use gas, but come there and nothing happened to his family, his house. And the third time really burning. And then other time he cry, he say something very clearly. 3, 4, maybe double, maybe more and more talking loudly, but nobody come, because they think, oh, that guy, the young kids, kids tell a lie. The first time, the second time, third time, they don't come his house again. And a few minutes ago, and burn on his house. Okay, brother Hila.
Yeah, Master Ty, here in America, there's a story that we all learned when we were kids. It's the same story as you just told, but it's called The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Okay. And he was like, he was a shepherd watching his sheep, and same thing. He said, "Wolf, wolf, wolf." Everyone came running, and oh, look at that, Same thing. Did it twice. Wolf, wolf. No wolf, no wolf. Right. Well, then the wolf came, started eating all the sheep. He cried, and nobody came. So that's a story that we have in America, the boy who cried wolf. Same story.
Yes, same story, but different word, right? And that's why in daily life, something we say, something we talk, should tell the truth. If we say something untruth, not correct, and we tell a lie, and first time, second time, but third time, nobody believe in us, nobody support us. That's why when we study the Buddha teaching, and we should tell something the truth, right? Something true and correct, and maybe first time, second time, they will come and support us. Very important, very simple, but very important when we live with each other. And even with something we tell the sometimes we tell the truth, so right. And carefully when we open our mind, we say something, but should keep something very confident in us, in other people, and they will support us. That's why right speak very important. But one thing more, right speak depend on depend on time, depend on people, depend on area. Sometimes we tell the truth and sometimes not correct. We know that's serious, right? But we tell the truth someone. For example, somebody asks, okay, where are your mom now? We put in the corner, in the right corner, but we tell the truth, right? Oh, not good. For example, so in the Buddha teaching say, depend on people, depend on time, depend on area, we tell the truth. But sometimes we tell not true, it's okay. But if we tell the truth, something truth, or something correctly, not good for ourselves. And depend on area, depend on time, depend on people, we tell the truth. But if we keep something seriously, right? Serious. But somebody asks, oh, where the key from your parent, for example. Another time we say, oh, the key over there, the key in the corner, it's not good. So depend on people, depend on object, depend on time and area, and we can tell the truth or untruth, depend on time, depend on people. That's why we study here, and we depend on contact, right? And if we tell something, we tell the truth and not good. But if we go to school or go to work in the company, 7 o'clock we go. But sometimes we say, okay, sorry, 7:30 we come there late, half an hour, not good. But they say on time. 7 we should go 7 or maybe earlier 5 minutes, 10 minutes, okay. But 7 we go 7:30 again and again, like when we when we live in Vietnam. Other time Vietnamese people in Vietnam, they say 7, sometimes they go to 7:15, 7:30. They can say, okay, sorry, today I'm had a lot of traffic. Today I'm busy today and take care of my mommy, my daddy, my children. But if in America, here, very good, 7 should come, go to 7 on time. Go to school also. I like this. Go to school 7. And should go 7 or maybe earlier 5 minutes. It's very good. But if 50 minutes 7 but 7:15 3 times the same way, and it means one absent. One semester, 3 absent means 0, no class, no zero, no point. That's why I like to study here. Very good. Maybe Sister Tịnh Viên, Sister Hạnh Minh know that. Brother Hy Lạc and Brother Thanh Văn maybe know it very clearly. But when before COVID-19, I go to school every day. But I know 7 should 6:55, 6:50, very good. But 7 okay. But 7:05 okay. But 7:15 3 times like that. It means one semester 3 day absent and no point, no class. And we pay we make a payment for class again. Our time not good. That's why study here very good. I think business working also, business company also the same way. So I like here. But sometimes ceremony in the other temple, Vesak Day, Buddha birthday, and Baron Day, 10 morning, 10 a.m. Sometimes devotee, lay devotee come 10:30. Okay, sorry, today I'm busy. I'm working with my family. That's why they someone who have a lot of consciousness, they come on time, come to a temple on time. Very good. But sometimes they can say, okay, sorry, 10 but 10:30 the ceremony start maybe around half an hour. They come, they bring some food. Another time we cannot say, okay, you say you are busy today. Okay. If you bring food for the Sangha, okay, welcome. Okay, now, right speak very important. Sometimes if we have right speak, we talk something through each other, and more people believe in us. And we have a lot of, we have more practice for ourselves or for other people, and they can support us. That's why we study here and we know. Right now, I would like to invite the Sangha to keep learning. So tell lie, slander, and verbal violence. If we don't have right speech, sometimes we have wrong speech. We will have verbal violence, or we can say something angry, right? Say something angry with each other. It's not good. But we have right speech. We have a lot of love and kindness and compassion for ourselves and for other people. Okay, now I would like to invite the Sangha to keep learning number 4, right action, right action. When we have right practice, when we practice right action, we can avoid killing life, avoid killing life, avoid taking what is not given, avoid doing sexual misconduct, and avoid taking alcohol, drugs, and narcotics. Remember, right action. In this, we can say bodily action, right action. And we can avoid many different kind of action, right? And we study and we know this. Okay, and right action is in this case, bodily action. We have 3 different kind of action. Bodily action, verbal action. We just learning. Verbal means right speak, right? Verbal action. Right now we study right action means we have bodily action. When we have bodily action, right action, and we can avoid what? Avoid killing. First recept, right? First ethical training. Not we can say avoid or not killing, right? Not killing living being, not killing living being, and not killing, not taking what is not given. Number 3, not doing sexual misconduct, not committing kid sexuality, and not telling a lie, and not drinking, taking drugs, alcohol, intoxication, and smoking and gambling, right? And right action, very important in the Noble Eightfold Path. If we have right action and we can support ourselves or other people. If we have wrong action, we can do something unwholesome. We can do something wrong. We can do something harmful for ourselves, for other people. Is correct? Yeah. And right action very important, right? And if we have wrong action, we will have we will use weapon to kill someone, right? And wrong action, symbol but very important for body, action, bodily action. If we have right action and we have love and kindness and compassion, we support ourselves and other people. But if we have wrong action, we can use weapon to kill ourselves, other people. We can drink alcohol. We can take what is not given. We can find ethical training, right? Right action, and we study and we know. Okay, now so we understand and we are very happy. So here right action relate to find ethical training, right?
Dạ, con có thầy cho con xin đời rồi.
Dạ, Nam Mô Phật. Tình viên take care of your
Dạ, dạ.
and have
Con đi sớm mai.
have good trip to Vietnam and you have something good to share the Sangha. Welcome.
Dạ, con Phật.
Yeah, Nam Mô Phật. Okay, now we keep learn one more thing. Right livelihood, right? Livelihood. We study one more thing, and then we will have Dhamma discussion. When we practice right livelihood, we can avoid taking human being, wild animal, wild animal, rust, narcotics, and weapon. Okay. So number 5, right livelihood. And we practice right livelihood. We can avoid trading in human being, warrior, animal, rust, narcotics, and weapon. I would like to discuss about right livelihood. If you have right livelihood and you have a good job, right? Right livelihood, you have a good job to help us, help other people. If you have a wrong livelihood, you will trading human being. You sometimes you are host of maybe in the bar, maybe selling buying human being. Here wild animal, something else, but right livelihood very important. If for example, if you are fisherman, people, right? Another time also have a wrong livelihood. Time you are weapon buyer or seller. Sometimes we are student of Buddha, and some job, some work, some job we don't do. For example, animal killer, right? Hunter. Some job we don't do. That's why we can change. If we have animal killer or hunter, we can change. We stop and we can change our job. It's better. If we don't change and we have a lot of karma. When we kill living being, human being or animal being, animal like another time, everybody have halo, right? Halo. But when we kill a lot, we do something wrong, and our halo become dark, become blind, dark, not bright, not light, because everybody, everyone, human being have halo, right? But if we have a lot of back karma, we have a dark halo. If we have a good job and we have good karma, means we have a bright halo, and somebody we can say very clearly compassion halo, compassionate halo. Somebody look at us, they say, oh, your face, your smiles, your face very, very bright, very compassion, we like. Somebody look at us, they like us. But if we have a lot of karma and we kill living being or we do something wrong, and then we have a dark halo or we dark face. Somebody look at, they very scared. We don't have the compassion because we have bad karma and our compassion become less, right? Become less, and bad karma become very heavy, like the way, right? The way something good, another time it's something more good, more and more, another time face very clear and very bright. But have blind karma, and we have a dark face, and somebody look at us, they very scared, they don't want to close to us. That's why we study here, and we know, and right livelihood, and if we have good job, we keep doing more and more. If we have not good job, we should change, like animal hunter, animal killer, like something like that. Even the weapon people or trading people or what is animal trader. So we study here and we know. Okay, now the time for the Sangha to discuss from right talk, right speech, right action, and right livelihood. And another one we will study next Tuesday. Okay, now the time for the Sangha to study. Today we speak Vietnamese very little. We speak English more and more. Okay, now we would like to invite Brother Thanh Vân and also, what do you think about right talk, right speak, right action, and right livelihood? When you study here, and what do you think about it? And I would like to invite to share what you learned today. Okay, now we would like to invite you.
Well, you know, when I think about the right speech or the right thoughts and right thinking, right talk, I think about how important it is to ingrain these principles of the Dharma into myself first. So, and then, you know, onto others. So I think it's kind of challenging because I recognize that I need to continue purifying my mind in order to continue respecting, like self-respect, you know, self-respect, self-compassion, self-kindness. For me, are the principles, you know, that I need to incorporate in my life in order to project onto others. So when I need to continue working on them, it's kind of the challenging because, you know, everywhere I go, it's a lot of bitterness, resentment, you know, it's a lot of gossiping. And sometimes we get trapped into that kind of energy. And I think like today made me realize how I need to be like the right view, you know, like think and see clearly and disengage for that kind of toxic, you know, environment or toxic, you know, ways to see the world, and to continue, meditating and practicing, self-kindness into myself, and continue trusting that it's possible. It's possible.
And
To
and how about right speak, right talk, right action, right livelihood, and what do you think about?
Yeah, I cannot really separate one from the other. They're all together, and I think that it is important, to treat others with respect, with dignity, and to see like the Buddha in others. But I need to see that in myself in order to see in others. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be like projecting false views. So I think this kind of dharma, helped me to understand that I need to experience this purification in myself.
Okay, thank you, brother Thanh Văn Inaso. You study right talk, right speak, right action, right livelihood, and you have more idea about the Buddha teaching. Right now, we would like to invite Sister Yu Thanh. What do you think about right Brahm, right talk, right speech, right action, right livelihood? Something new, and we would like to invite you to share main idea what you learned today. Yeah.
We learned a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4 things today. Like Pan said, it's all relate, connect each other. So if we talk, if we think, we speak, we do, thinking, speaking, doing, living. If we doing right, we don't do the wholesome, we don't tell lie, we talk with the kindness, soft. So we practice, we will bring the joy, the happiness for us and for other people. Like you said, we don't do anything for unwholesome thing like sell people, sell weapons, sell drugs, or tell lie everything for your benefit. It's again the Buddha teaching us. So we have to practice what we learn to be the better, the good practitioner. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Sister Yu Thanh. Now we would like to invite Brother Hilak and from right talk, right speak, right action, right livelihood. What do you think about it? And you have my idea to say. We would like to invite you.
Thank you. First of all, I want to address Brother Ignacio. What he said is true. We also need to have self-love and self-understanding. And Ignacio, the reason that you're here, that we're all here, is because we have the Buddhist nature in us. And we have to embrace that and be confident in that. That's why you're here. And just know that. Take that to your heart. And then you can talk to others with that conviction that you understand what the right path is that the Buddha taught us, right? So that is a big important step, though, because like self-love is an important thing. And my whole life, when I was younger, I was very shy, and I always deferred to other people, and I let them tell me what to do. Right? I had to grow and understand that I understand myself. I understand what is right. I don't want to lie. I don't want to cheat or steal or anything. And I know that about myself now. And I take refuge in that. It's taking refuge in the Buddha Dharma. It's refuge in yourself, because you know that, and that's why we're here learning with our Sangha. So just know that, Ignacio, that you are already there, and we're here to support you and tell you that you're on the right path along with us in Master Thai's teachings of the Buddha.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, no, seriously. And yeah, it's you just have to have conviction in yourself because you know that. And when other people, it's funny because like as time goes on, you'll see other people talking and doing different things, but you know better. But they're the same people because you hang out with your same friends or your family, whatever, and they start talking stuff and putting pressure on everybody, whatever. But you know that's not right, right? You don't have to confront them. You just have to live your own life and help who you can, but you can't help everybody, right?
Yes.
And you just need to have conviction in yourself to know that you're on the right path. And you'll be amazed when you live your life by Buddhist teachings, other people see that. And like Master Tai said, they'll see the joy that comes out of you. When you understand it and you're freed from everything, people will see that in you, and then all of a sudden they want to be like you. They won't listen to other people. So just keep that in your heart, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate
That's
it.
the first thing. What we learned tonight, I think this is like the Eightfold Path, and I know we've learned a couple of them tonight, but it starts with right view, right? So we have right view to begin with. You have to have the right view. Then we have right thought. You want to think right thoughts. You want, make the right thoughts, make the right choices, separate, from attachments, from cravings, you know what I mean? Those aren't the real things in life that make you happy. Attachments are not things that make you happy, right? Then what backs that up is right speech. If you think about how speech is a powerful thing, if you say negative things to someone, that can have a big impact on them and demean them. You have to have right speech, and you have to think about who you're talking to, who your audience is. If they're young, if they're old, if they're black, or if they're white, or if they're Chinese, you have to think about them, right? Then you write speech, and you have to choose your words wisely, because words have a lot of power, right? And that leads to right action, okay? So right action, you don't want to use alcohol, you don't want to kill things, you don't want to kill people, you don't want to kill animals. Sexual misconduct, you want to refrain from those actions. You have to pull back your actions too, because that comes out of right view, right thought, right speech, right actions, and then right livelihood. Now, right livelihood is a difficult one, especially here in America, because we all want jobs, right? I have sold alcohol before, and I have sold tobacco before, but I needed that job, right? But now I'm in a better place where I sell groceries, but things that are positive for people. I feel much better about that. But yeah, I've done that before because I had to put food on my table and support my family, right? So that's another thing is right livelihood. If you can get all those things in line, like Buddha teaches us, that leads to happiness and to being secure and dealing with other people on a daily basis. And when you do that with right thought, right speech, right view, right love, right action, people will see that in you. And then you will become happier. They will become happier. So that's what I have to say tonight. Namo Buddha.
Thank you, Dhamma brother, Hy Lạc, Thanh Vân, Aina, and go sister Yu Thanh. In my view, you see, when we study the Noble Eightfold Path, from right view to right livelihood, you see, in the Buddha teaching, never contain violence inside, right? Never. So the Buddha teaching beyond then have beyond beyond other teaching, religious teaching like that. Other religious teaching, sometimes if you study religious comparison, you know very clearly. Some religious founder, right? Religious founder have violence in their teaching. But
yes.
The Buddha teaching, right? The Buddha teaching, we never find violence in the Buddha teaching. That's why the Buddha teaching are beyond all religious teaching.
Yes. Another thing I want to make a point of, Tai, I thought about is you say when you speak the truth, right?
Right.
Well, you have to be careful about speaking what you call the truth, because perception is deception. What you think your truth is really may not be the truth. It's colored by the way we grew up and the way we see the world. So sometimes we really don't know what the truth is. So don't be too, excited to tell people what you think the truth is. It might not be the truth. You have to let them come to their own truth. You have to tell them what you know, but don't say, this is the way it is. You might be wrong. It could be because we see the world through our perceptions and all of our biases that we have. Everyone has biases. So we have to remember that we see the world through these lenses that we were taught. It might not be the truth. So be careful when you think you're speaking the truth. You have to just tell the people what you do, let them come to their own conclusion on what they see as their truth.
So very good idea. So when we tell the truth, depend on contact, depend on people, depend on area, depend on so
culture, geographics, culture, age, sex, male or female, black or white, young or old, everything. Where's the truth for all those people? Who knows? It's their truth.
Right. So so sometimes somebody don't know. They tell something the truth. Everyone, every area, every place. Sometimes not correct. Right. So we study here. We remember. Depend on people, depend on area, depend on time, and we tell the truth or untruth. If we tell the truth for everyone, be careful.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Perception is deception. Thich Nhat Hanh taught me that from his book. Perception is deception. And I tell my daughter that often. It's like, be careful. Just be careful.
So you got it. So near future, I hope, Dhamma English in your hand. You can share everyone. When you collect Dhamma material, so you can make a different case for different people, and they will enjoy.
What Buddha taught us were the core truths, right?
Right.
These are truth. No matter what geographic region, no matter what age, no matter what, that is the truth. What Buddha said. But so many things that we judge as the truth in our lives, it is not really the truth for everybody.
Right.
But Buddha did that. But and we want to be like Buddha, so we have to understand our biases and take those out of it and just speak our truth as an example. Let them come to their own truth.
So, Brother Hilak, you had the book, the Buddha and the Heart Buddha teaching.
Yeah.
And you read this book very, very effective when you read that book. Very good information from that book, from Zen Master Thích Nhất Hạnh. Very good.
Yeah.
So we do read together. One thing I would like to mention again. In the Buddha teaching, for example, the Noble Eightfold Path, or another teaching from the Buddha, we never find out violent anger, right? In the Buddha teaching, we do read together. We see only we look up or we find out only love and kindness, compassion, wisdom, peace, happiness for ourselves and for all the people, right? That's why right now political leader like Buddhism.
Yes.
And most of people like Buddhism because of Buddhism. This the way of awakening, the way of peace.
Exactly.
Some people, religious people, they can say the way of peace from their teaching, but talking this way, but do another way. But in this case, when we study, we never find out violence in the Buddha teaching. That's why we follow the Buddha teaching. If you see in the Buddha time until now, some philosopher, some scholar, they want to look up, want to find out violence in the Buddha teaching, but never find out. No, because the Buddha, who is awakened one, who is enlightened one, and what he taught is awakened one. Awakened,
Yes.
right? And that's why very important for us to follow the Buddha teaching. And
Yes.
if philosopher, religious leader, they try to find out some violence in the Buddha teaching, but never. 100% say sure, 100%.
Yeah.
Confess.
Well, if you think about it, in physics, right? If you have a force, right? A force comes in, which is violence. If you meet it with another force, violence, what happens? It escalates. Go higher, 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 higher. More force begins more. But if you have a force, and this force does not resist, does not fight back, it takes the power out of this force. It boils down to physics as well.
Okay, today you show us about physics and we learn something new. Because we learn sometimes, for example, sometimes this play, I am teacher, but another play, you are our teacher, you are my teacher. You say, so we learn together. We are teacher together. Nobody perfect, but if we support together, we are collective energy, right? This one energy to support together. Right now, sister, your duty, we would like to invite you. You are deep listener. Right now, we would like to invite you.
Yeah.
She's sleeping.
Okay, now please.
Yeah. Namo Buddhaya, dear master, brother, sister. Thank you for your ideas. And I remember I read the story when the war time, you know, and the people always in the situation between the two parties. It means suppose the south and the south and the north, both like that. So if we don't tell the truth, some people from another party will harm another parties, you know. So because they are opposite together. So if we so sometimes we need to tell different. We try to not harm another person in this party and other people in that party. And I remember Master always asked us when we see the deer, and we then cannot say to the hunter the way of the deer, because if we show the way of the deer, the hunter will kill the deer. So we need sometimes we need to tell. We don't need to tell the truth. Suppose we say, at this time I don't see anything. So I don't see any. Sometimes we say like that. If we want to help or to save the deer. Yes, thank you so much for your listening, and he likes have very interesting ideas about the physics. He say about the force. We never put the force together. Yes. In in Vietnamese we have the proverbs. It means put the oil into the fire. It make the fire pour up. So we never avoid. No, don't put the fire. Don't put more oil in the fire. Yes, thank you so much for your listening. Yeah.
Yes, very good. Sometimes we do a read together. Sometimes we say something untruth. For example, the deer in the right hand, hunter come and ask us, "Oh, dear brother, dear sister, do you see? Where do you see the deer? Which location the deer standing?" If we say right side, and hunter will kill the deer, right? But in this case, we can tell that we can tell untruth. Oh, I don't see. First, I don't see. Or we can say, oh, the deer left side. We tell that we tell lie, but we can save the deer, right? But a few months ago, one Bantaji, one Dhamma brother, the Indian monk, he say, if a hunter come, he say he can explain to him karma. Now you are hunter. You have a lot of bad karma. Now you should remove or take up your hunter. If you do hunter more and more, and you have a lot of bad karma. But he say explain Dhamma to hunter. But in my view, in this case, because he's still hunter. Now if we tell the Dhamma in this case, not correct time, maybe trouble. That's why we can say untruth, tell a lie. Okay, the deer right side we see already, but we tell him, okay, I didn't see, or we can say maybe the deer another area, I don't know, better. But if we tell the left side, maybe he go the left side, he didn't fight, maybe he come to us and he beat us. That's why the best talking, we say, sorry, I don't know, enough. Okay. Yes.
And also, a lot of times, if you tell someone about karma, you have bad karma, that's kind of like almost a force, right? You're insulting him. You're not, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna change that hunter's mind not to be a hunter. So you really have no need to tell him that he has bad karma. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just say, I don't know, and let it go.
Yes, it's better. We say sorry, I don't know. This better. We don't tell him, okay, I maybe another side, another left side, another area. Not good. The best way for us to say, okay, sorry, I don't know. It's better. We say don't know, and depend on him. He gets direction, he can follow. So in this case, if we are smart people, we can say sorry, I don't know. I only I only take care of myself. And sorry, I don't know. I busy practice meditation. I don't know. Sorry. Enough. If we tell another different direction, he follow that other direction. Oh, he will become tired, and he will become back us. Oh no! So why you tell me the truth?
Right.
Yeah.
lie-
Dear
you
Master,
lie to prove
sorry.
it.
Dear Master, sorry. Can I take another class? So may I out? Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, now 5 minutes more, and we say the marriage, and
Yes.
we
Next class.
we would like to invite Sister Yuthan to share the marriage, and our class finished. Okay, I would like to share the marriage. Yes. Yeah, Sister Yuthan.
Nam mô Buddhaya, Nam mô Dhammaya, Nam mô Sanghaya. Hồi hướng công đức, nguyện đem công đức này hướng về khắp tất cả đệ tử và chúng sanh đều trọn thành Phật đạo. Sharing the merit, reciting the training, practicing the way of awareness gives rise to benefit without limit. We vow to share the fruits with all beings. We vow to offer tribute to parents, teacher, friend, and numberless beings who give guidance and support along the path. May the merit of this practice benefit all beings and bring peace. Bồ đề diệu pháp trang nghiêm, tùy theo chỗ ở thường an lạc. Bodhi, the wonderful Dharma, turn noble and stately. According to the place where I dwell steadily in Dharma learning and practice, I feel regularly at peace. Express diligent vow and pay thankful respects to the Triple J. We, disciples of Gautama Buddha, are always aware of ourselves by day and by night, constantly practice and recollect the light of the Buddha. Namo Buddhaya. We, disciples of Gautama Buddha, are always aware of ourselves by day and by night, constantly practice and recollect the light of the Dharma. Namo Dhammaya. We, disciples of Gautama Buddha, are always aware of ourselves by day and by night, constantly practice and recollect the light of the Sangha. Namo Sanghaya. May we be well, may we be happy, may we be healthy, may we be peaceful, may we be free from suffering, greed, anger, delusion, hatred, violence, ignorance, etc. May the Buddha and Bodhisattva bless and protect all, anytime and anywhere. Sadhu, Lantai, well done, and excellence.